Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Saga podcast. My name is Clinton Arisi. You know how you do? Feel good herbs, feel good vibes. Right here today on the show, tukona topics zingine moto, everything love. Scam. Love. You know, I have a great panelist today, and now I charge introduce from the one close to me.
Okay, I go by the name Masiosore.
Masioseri.
Osore.
Osore. Hey. Spanish.
Okay, mimi Kevo tu. Yani randomly. Mimi aje Kevo.
Kevo.
Ma Kevo tu.
Na masifa za Kevo. Okay, and then on the far end, Modoni. Okay, as you have heard, yeah. So those are our panelists for today. And first of all, before we say a lot of delve deep into the conversation today, I want to say a very big thank you. We have crossed over 1,000 subs, up and running. The show is really growing, and we are really grateful. From me to you, Manze. Continue subscribing and sharing and commenting and liking. You know, we are welcoming all those comments. Just, we are going far. Anyway, thanks so much. So today, I will be talking about, first of all, do you people believe in love? Personally,
I believe in love.
Okay.
Yeah.
You do? What about you?
Me, I believe in love.
Okay, you believe in What about you, Madani?
I don't, and I do. Okay, depends. In what situation? I mean, let me say it that way, because there is no way I'll put my effort, my feelings into something that will only last for 2 months. It depends.
2 months.
But most of the time, I don't.
You don't. Most of the time, you don't. Yeah, 2 months is like the constant time. Like the same durations. Yeah. I heard someone say that anniversaries should be taken to 1 month. Because some of us never clock that 1 year. Personally, I've never clocked 1 year.
Yeah, I have.
1 year.
Actually, 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, and it didn't last.
You guys
Actually, situationships last more than even a year, more than 2 years. You see those situations that you don't think of them going for a long term. There'll be a short term. When you're getting into those situationships, in your mind you're like, it's only a month. 1 year ends, 2 years. Situationships.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. So these people with 2 years are in situationships. Scam. I love these things as scam. Like situationship, no situationship inakuanga ile mnapatana. You know what you do for the night or for the day. Mnapatana tena after like 2 months. Hivyo, si ndio? They last for quite some time, yeah? Yeah, maybe. I think we will think about that. So personally, do I believe in love? Yeah, you know, I mean, they have to. I have no option. But okay, so today I want to ask you of people who have, you know, kuna watu wako in love, now they're thinking about marriage. Yeah, wale wenye wameenda sana, so we want to paint the picture for them. So this thing about bride price, let me ask the girls, the ladies here on the show tonight, today. So do you know the worth of your bride price currently?
Personally, I can't estimate, but I know my worth, of which I can put it this way, whereby maybe I'm with this man in a relationship, and this love of ours grows into something bigger, and maybe he wants to come to our home to pay the bride price and everything. We've decided we want to settle down. So I can't say that this man will have to pay the dowry of maybe approximately 1.5 million or what, but the man that I have in the relationship will just, he will just know my worth, and he'll just estimate the bride price to pay. Actually, I can't estimate it.
But there is a threshold. Like if I come and pay 100k, is that okay? Like I just come and pay 100k, mimi nimeona mimi napeleka so moja. Is that fine? Utakubali ama okay, like how are these prices determined? Kuna you know your personal worth and of course the family as well.
Okay.
What if mtu mwenye una date ana hiyo pesa?
Okay, this is where the problem comes. But I can say that my parents have their own worth,
Evaluations.
of bride price, and I have mine maybe. But mine doesn't value most. At most unapata wazazi ndio husema, because unapata wakikuja hiyo negotiation atufanye nao, mimi sifanyi nao, ni wazazi. So unapata mzazi vitu mzazi anafanya kulingana na kuna yenye nishai attend, unapata vitu wanaangalia ni maybe education background ya their daughter, how far their daughter has reached in terms of education. They approximate that. Maybe if the daughter is working, wana range salary yake inafikia wapi, and how they have raised their daughter until where she has reached. Anataka saa kutoka aende akakae na familia yake Nkosa, si ndio? So wazazi wao wako na approximations zao. But sa wewe ukipatana, mimi personally nikipatana na mtu wangu, tunakuwa tumekaa, mimi namuelewa, ananielewa. So tunakaa chini tunafanya, but before unakuanga umepata approximation ya wazazi. Unaona?
Okay.
So unamwambia.
So you're saying it depends with your parents, literally. Wewe hauna size evaluation yako. Like a threshold.
Sai sipangi kueleka, lakini I can't say it.
You can put your threshold.
Sai nikisema I'm getting my
like useme mimi mtu mwenye ananioa lazima ako amelipa pesa fulani.
Hapo kwa pesa siwezi sema.
Ama a certain amount siwezi sema.
Siwezi sema.
What about you, Mudani?
Mimi nayo marriage is enough for me, so in any relationship that I'm in, just set price yangu, kwa sababu ninajua huyu tutaoana hiyo na I mean kukana mtu mmoja hadi nikufe. Okay, si hivyo, mimi napenda kukaa peke yangu.
Okay.
And then I'm stuck with you. Let me say it that way. I'm stuck with you. I read somewhere msichana akisema after their honeymoon, she got married. After the honeymoon, she was like, what am I doing?
Well, lipewa mechimbaya.
She's like, what am I doing? What am I even doing with this person?
Like hiyo ni kitu kingine pia nasemanga je. Okay, najua nasemanga no sex till marriage blah 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 and all that. But is it a determinant? Like me na feeling this stuff, it's really key. I don't want to look bad in the camera. But unajua sasa ngine nasemanga you better go for test drive first of all. Ujue if this kama unataka, kama sasa nimeenda kununua Subaru yangu hapo Outback, lazima niende kwanza nifanye test drive. Hello? so that I know is this the car that I want to really buy, or I should go for a V8, because hii situation ananiambia what I'm trying to imagine the lady alipata akupendezwa with that. What's your take on that?
Okay, personally I can say
before marriage,
Kenya amesema ati huyo dem alikuja akawa like nini nimejiingisha into. Sometimes naweza ingia kwa into something because nimeona best yangu ameingia, na maybe ikafika I end up venye maybe ya best yangu iko, ama nimeenda tu na like sijaamua, maybe mimi nimepatana na that man is really into settling but I'm not. So unapata ile time yenye msha make vows and everything, ukikuja so ukikaa hivi chini you are like I can't imagine I'm going to live the life to live aside the life I was living, nikuje nianze like you know responsibilities and everything. So kuna hizo like you know some mtu unapata anajikuta in such a situation.
Kevo, wewe ukikaa hivi ni pesa ngapi unajiambianga mimi siwezi toa hata nikiwezaitishwa like hata kama msichana wenyewe amesoma sijui mpaka wapi nini mimi ndo mazee mimi siwezi toa. Wewe unakuwa umeweka pesa ngapi yenye uwezi toa?
Acha hapo hivyo ni mbaya. Like me I believe in at you can talk about something. Okay, like sisi like we talk say generation
Gen Z.
Mas Gen Z. Tayekaje? Okay. Naweza tumia example yake. Niulize. Body count yako ni ngapi?
How does that
Asi itafika tu kwa point.
I mean, I can't tell you my body count like how.
Nikwambie ukweli ama
usiniambie. Acha ni guess ni tu.
Nimwambie ukweli.
Sema ukweli.
Acha ni guess ni tu.
Okay.
Yeah?
Tu.
The moment umeanza kugawa huko hivi nje. You're worth nothing. Nothing.
Look,
Zero.
Look, let me tell you something. Which pains?
Wait. Coming to think of it, the kind of a person I want to become in the next 5-10 years. In the next 5-10 years,
Okay.
the kind of wealth I would want to accumulate, I am mtajitolea. Si wazazi wako huku nje, society huku nje, the moment msichana amefika 25, anza tafuta mtu, tunataka mgeni, tunataka kamgeni kadogo, mgeni mkubwa na mdogo. Society inakupush hivyo sana. By the way, society kabisa they start viewing you kwanza kama ukiwa msichana in a very different way kama ujolewa na you don't have a kid. Wacha nikwambie Kevin, mimi usinitolee hiyo body count bride price, nitajitolea. Si people watu hujitolea,
watu wanajilipia dawa
kwa sababu hakuna imagine people watu hujitolea. You give thanks to your parents kwa sababu they raised you, walikulipia shule fiti, you know, you've been as in they've treated you well.
So unalipa. Ni nani analipiwa? Ni mimi, for example, it's me and you.
I am paying it for myself kwa sababu I don't want a man kunilipia your bride price. Sitaki kuolewa. In short, I told you mimi marriage
anajilipia ndio in case akiamua ametoka yeye after all alijilipia.
Unajilipia?
Yes.
And many women.
Mbona unastuka? Umetoka hapa kusema nini hapa saa hii?
Leo tunapanda.
Don't see the word of somebody.
Ana na body count yangu.
Look,
not only body count.
Alafu amesahau yake.
Kevin.
Wanasemanga. Okay, but there is this thing sometimes you come to think of it. I read a lot of stuff from me. I take a lot of stuff so again, and it's bad so again because you can imagine now you're being told this girl went to uni and you know this Chile had chali yake wa campus wenye alikaa naye 4 years. Can you imagine? Alikaa na chali yake for 4 years, nikuje nikulipia 2 million shillings. Na umekaa na chali yako wa campus for I can never even beat that man.
But you'll have me for
surely
until you die.
Like thinking of it only sometimes because ile za jamani.
You know my future can't be determined by my past.
Okay,
that's what you people are forgetting.
But sometimes it hurts, yeah? It hurts that it hurts sisi unajua udema alikuwa na chali for 4 years. My friend mimi nikane 3-4 months na ambapo nilipe mita 2.
Na unapiga hesabu kwa fani hiyo 4 years.
Alafu unaongelea mambo na body count na yako.
Wewe unajua body count ni ngapi? Zile rematch
na yako inafaa ikuwe tu way.
But let me tell you, men don't have so much body. Okay, tunaweza kuwa na body count mingi lakini
si kazi.
Lakini sika rematch. We don't get these things that fast, honestly.
Then it's high time muache ku reason hivyo kwa sababu where we are headed.
But anyway, that was our by the way. So tumesema mimi personally na feeling my sister is going to be given out as well at some point.
Yeah.
Amesoma, amefanya nini, si ndio? Reasonably, Miss Danica bride price inafaa ipite 1 million. Hata kwa ni mtoto wa CS.
Umeenda mbali CS. I have an ask. Hata umefanya vizuri sana kuongelea sister yako Kevin. Sister yako utataka alipiwe bride price kulingana na body count yake.
Sema raja alipo bride price.
Ungependa sahi akiamua aolewe.
Hata mimi
kwani atatuambia body count yake. Kwani atatuambia.
Hakuna ndo asema hivyo.
Unaweza taka kenye unasema utafanyia msichana wa mtu sister yako afanyiwe. No, unasema juu
yenyewe yake tuendelee.
Like I think Peter 1 million honestly, because sometimes okay ni poa, you're giving back to them, si ndio?
Yeah.
You're giving back to the family that raised the daughter, si ndio? So for a reasonable amount kuonyesha that now I have taken your daughter, na for 1 million inafaa kwa pia ni mtu mwenye akona pesa. Sasa hizo ukikuja uniambie sasa ati nilipata 1500 man 1500 alafu tukuje hata tuna vitu kwa nyumba. It doesn't make sense, ndio? And sometimes I feel like sometimes also it's supposed to be a bit sacrificial, of course mtu azienda bure, but pia isikwe juu sana.
It should be both sided and a reasonable amount.
Because pia wewe your girl is getting someone's son. Hata mimi nimesomeshwa kwa nini nilikuwa tu.
That's why nasema unaona sasa hapo place ya bride price. Wazazi wa msichana sio kuna price yao. But sasa si wewe as a lady your time washa kuambia maybe approximations zao. So utakuja uongee na I'll talk with my man, atasema yeye kusema ukweli maybe ranges zake ni hapa tu hapa. So me I'll go to talk to my parents. Unaona? And tell them yenyewe mimi I'm into this man, nataka to settle na yeye. So if your parents pia watakuwa considerate, they'll understand. But their parents are different, I guess. Yeah.
Okay, now why mbona like madam picha ndio ulipiwa bride price?
Maybe tuelewe na waindi.
Yeah.
Juu unasema ati madam ati kitu bride price. Tuna appreciate ati nini parents ame juu kwani sisi tulikuwa
remember she's going to be your wife. She's going to be your lovely wife. Do you guys apart? Imagine anakuja atakuwa mama ya watoto wako, atakuwa anafanya everything kwa nyumba, like ona unajua responsibilities of a wife and a husband. Kuna tu vitu zenye mwanaume hawezi fanya automatically, like hawezi
vitu kama gani?
Kuzalia unaweza zaa. Unaweza zaa. Hiyo kitu ya maana sana. Unajua sasa hii kwa society ya sasa hivi venye tu alisema usipokuwa na mtu huyu unajajiwa nini, wewe utajizalia basi. Juu unasema hivyo huwezi jizalia. Na hiyo ukizalishiwa hiyo ni a lot of appreciation wewe. Shukuru. Hata si wasichana tutaki pia kuzaa wewe.
There's a guy alienda kupeleka bride price yake. So he was a Kikuyu guy, rorashio yake. So this guy, they had set the amount yenye wanaenda kutoa. Budget, the budget. So this and this ngombe, ziko ngombe ya mambuzi 8 a certain amount hivyo. Soda nini. Hiyo siku kufika siku ya rorashio, the uncles were there. You know wazazi wananga shida. The uncles wenye wana negotiate that process. The guy kufika they were late 20 Gs. Ndio ingie. Sijui nini.
Ile kubisha gate ati ndio mnapeni hiyo pesa.
20 Gs. Sijui dem alikuwa amefunikwa na leso akachagua mbaya 50. You saw it. 50. Do you know the guy left?
Shall we leave even me?
He left. Aliacha masoda hapo manini shopping. He left.
Like why mbona kabla nipende chague? Like I don't want to play games.
Kwa wengi.
Yeah.
But you naye hapana. Mtu amekuja tu kulipa bride price alipie mtu anaona.
I think it's not
but
fair.
Ni kama ni culture.
Yeah, culture side.
No, sometimes it's very manipulative, eh?
Culture side.
Yeah.
Culture side. Kama you've decided you're marrying this lady, mukasema ni pesa ngapi? Hizo you've settled that amount. Okay, kwa wenye wanataka, unajua bado mnafaa kuconsider vijana sana hapo. Haina haja sweat hivyo vyote. Alafu I think the more mtu anakutolea bride price yenye iko juu,
the more entitlement.
Thank you. Kama kosa kadogo hivi, no wonder hata mnaanza kupigana sana.
Because you feel your money.
Yes. Huyu nilimlipia a certain amount.
Hey,
2M. I have to beat you kidogo. 2M na ujanizalia kijana. Yeah, done.
Like why not?
Yes.
I will see the point because ikiwa kubwa sana, it comes with entitlement. Yeah. It comes with entitlement as well because you feel like
and a lot of expectations.
Mimi nilitoka hapa nimesave pesa zangu mita nikakuja nikakulipia. You really have to do what I say.
Yeah.
You really have to submit. You really have to all this and sometimes it becomes a toxic environment, inakuwa a toxic marriage probably or something. Well, fair enough. You just tell us in the comment section below, for the ladies, what do you think is your bride? Do you know the worth or the value of your bride price? Like right now, can you give an estimate? For the guys, which amount huwezi toa? Unasema mimi mkipita tu sosi venye watu na bargain kasi punch manze mimi haiwezi. Unajua haiwezi. So anyway, that is that. One more thing I wanted us to talk about is it's very important, celibacy in relationships. No, celibacy in relationships. This is just probably real quick. Kuna situations you date someone, along the way they decide to celibate, or literally you date someone and tells you, I'm celibate, like I can't. Can you do it?
Personally,
you can't celibate. Well, lazima tu mambo ikuwe live kila time. Wewe unasema tu kitu haiwezi. Like what about you, Kelvin? Kevin Brian.
Hapana, yes and obviously mimi siwezi.
Obviously you can't.
Hapana, siwezi.
What if, let me give you two scenario before tufike mdhoni. What if you are in a relationship with someone, there was no celibacy, and then they decide to change and now become celibate? Utaendelea na relationship? You end it off. What about you?
maybe end it.
You'll end it. Hey, Haro, serious. Mudhoni.
Mbona hata umekaa ukaamua kufika at that point? What has made you be celibate? You know, people are weird. I take that back.
People are weird though, yeah?
Yeah.
You might be in a relationship with someone, alafu all of a sudden hakufeel na nini ingine anaanza kukuchukia. Do you know people do that?
Okay.
Do you know people do that?
Okay.
You're in a relationship and you hate your partner. You low key hate your partner. Anapumua hivi unajiambia sasa hii ng'ombe.
Hey.
Mbona inapumua?
Javedi.
Sasa kidogo.
Mbona inapumua?
Why unapita mbele ya TV? Na watch game.
Lakini mostly nowadays inakuwa tu jado. Ukiangalia like relationship mingi.
Mimi I think time inakuwa imefika ya
the
moment you say you are celibate.
Kuna time
Okay, mimi personally nikikwambia I'm celibate for a certain time, maybe health issues, na sana maybe sikufia.
Okay.
Ama umenibo tu ama
this thing about feeling people is true and not feeling them along the way.
You don't unfeel people.
I've never experienced that.
Me, I have.
Like how? Okay.
Itaikuwa na mtu hakufeel and you can feel you kwa hewa.
No, I've been in a situation whereby it ended, it went like that. Somebody along the way decided to celibate. Now I could not understand, okay, hii yake ilikuwa some issues, some probably going back to church, nice, and all that, but Mimi, I don't understand how, literally, how do you unfeel someone? Me neza kwambia there is an ex nikipatana na yeye heavy wrong corner, it's going down, my friend, like literally, because we had true connection. Unless you people, you're like, it's fake, because mi ara najua my ex wangu tu tukipatana tu kona mbaya rosafi
wote
wote hata mwenezi dini wote actually almost, because me literally, me I don't fake connection, like I don't fake how I feel for someone, you know, me was fake. So when that spark is there, it's always there, it can always be there even after years and years, unless we end really bad on a bad note. Najua muli end na hiyo bad note, so the rage and anger itakufanya you stop feeling them in that type of aspect. Lakini mtu mliachana hivyo, I don't feel. So nasikianga hiyo story ya kufeel and unfeel someone, and I'm like, how does it happen? Miss Jade, ama ni madem tu, because Miss Dani Chaluna unaweza kusafiri dem.
I had a boyfriend, that guy hated, like later on after us dating, I came to realize that guy had started hating me. I mean, nikajitoa haraka sana.
Like
then years later, months later, the guy started looking for me again, wherever you are in your hate period. And then your time yote imeisha, and then you are coming back again. That one won't happen. But okay, mimi nayo, it depends. Kama there was a spark itatamani, kama mimi nayo nikikuwa unfeel, nimekuwa unfeel, hata I'll see you na sitasikia nini.
But ex still remain to be an ex to me.
Na we,
no
ex akwe ni ex. Hakuna
Me,
mambo
no
ya ex.
yeah,